What's up, everybody? Alright, started doing a little tour, maybe. Get around over here and look at the garden and maybe run through the house here. And show you a few things I've learned along the way here. There's tobacco. That's pretty good money right there. I always pick up tobacco when you see it. You can sell it in the shipping crate, and I don't pass up mushrooms. I don't pass up tobacco. Love these little poison mushrooms. To make some poison powder. I'll show you if you want to push B. And if you're crafting, there it is, poison powder. If you read that, it says you can add the poison powder to food, beverages, in somebody's well. So if I were to run over here and add this to the water well, every dose would be 25 damage. Up to 4 doses, I think, is maximum. Now, I haven't tried it. I actually threw it on one of my clan members one time. And she went crazy for a little bit. Whistled, and all the animals came and tried to kill her. And I don't know if that was a fluke or. I don't want to try it again. I didn't tell her for a while. She just kind of went nuts, didn't know what happened, and I have to do that again. Make sure that's what it was. Anyway, more tobacco. There's some more. So anyhow, this is my farm. I can tell you. These are strawberries. These are the big money-making crop. Tomatoes are pretty good, and these are Saskatoon. This is what these guys look like. Right there. They give you they heal up 16 thirst, 27 hunger. These will give up 16 thirst and 27 hunger also. Well, what do you know? Same as a strawberry. These will do 25 thirst and 8 hunger. So these are more all around, it looks like. Better than a tomato. Now the tomatoes will, if you look at the seeds, do I still have those? Yes. There you go. If you look at the grow rate, 8 hours and 19 minutes. So these you can only do 2.89 times, harvest them 2.89 times a day. These you can harvest 6.8 times a day. So if you get lucky and get a good batch of tomatoes, well, you can keep doing it. Like I said, about 6, almost 7 times a day. So if you happen to get some legendary tomatoes, then it may be worth the chance to. There you go, right there. These are fine. These are normal. So these. Okay, superior tomatoes. Look at that. 920. 5. Yeah, 17 of these things are only worth about $3. You get 2 superior tomatoes and they're $1.84. There's fine tomatoes there. There you go. 7 versus 17. You're looking about the same price there. And 3 of those are 5. So I keep a shipping container at my farm. I keep a water barrel in case I get thirsty, which I'm thirsty. Drink right out of it. It's kind of delayed reaction. See, the water hasn't gone up yet, but there you go. I'll probably go ahead and stop there. Anyway, I'm going to sell these off pretty quick. The longer you hold them, the more they degrade and the price goes down. There's another 10. I just want to look at something real quick. Saskatoon's. What a wreck. 46 cents. 1 stack of strawberries, 94 cents. Now, of course, I picked a whole row of these. Alright, $18. Go ahead and sell that. Anyway, the old farm bring in about $1,000 a harvest. It just takes forever to do it. But when you have a place as big as this, it's costing a bunch of money. The flags. Once your property gets this big and you have so much. So many buildings and crafting tables and walls and gates. It's tax rate gets pretty expensive. So it's a full-time job trying to keep up with the taxes. As much as I want to go out hunting and exploring. Unless my other guild members are on helping out, it's I gotta stay after it. I gotta make sure the garden gets harvested as soon as it's ready and feed the flag. Which a garden is it's a lot of work. I mean, you gotta water. Sometimes you'll see some of these plots drying out, and you got to get the water and can out. Good thing about these is once you plant these, they'll grow back on their own. You don't have to replant. You don't have to buy more seeds. Saskatoon Tomatoes, Strawberries. These are all spring and summer plants, and you can plant them once and they'll just keep coming back. You may have to, like I said, you may have to water them. That's it. Just once a day, come back, harvest the farm, sell it off, put the money in the flag, and then you're good to go. Farm this big usually takes, oh man, I think last time it took about 20 minutes. And that's if I'm not messing around with them. Let's stay with it. Last time I lost interest and left about half the plants. Didn't pick half of them. Now I come back and they're already grown back again. Anyway, I think the cabbages are broken. Them things are priced crazy. They're like $1.56 per cabbage. I mean, I plant 12 of them. I end up getting 15 cabbages. It cost me $18 to get the seeds. I messed around and waited for them to grow, and then I sold them, and they got $6. So it's a big loss. So I ain't got no use for them. I don't see nothing special with them. I don't see any, like a lot of these plants, certain animals will like them. You can tame them quicker. Let's see. This one's a harvestable consumable. Hey, look, legendary. These are the high dollar ones. Look how many I've got. I mean, just stacks of these. $68 stack. $45 stack. You know, 11. This is the difference between normal, $11.29, and $45. $11.30 and $67. See the difference in that stack and this one? That's because they're starting to degrade. You're getting this. That's probably my first one that filled up, and then so you can break this up into sections. You know what I'm saying? Like mine, the lower half, go sell it, and you know, break it up 4 or 5 different harvests here, and it takes a while for the shipping crate to sell anyway, so I've probably already got more than I can sell at once in my inventory, so I'm going to go dump it off. Keep the plants fresh, get more money. If you hold down shift and then you left click, it'll automatically go in. And you click. Now here's another trick. These are normal. Take the normal ones and I'll feed the higher dollar ones up first. Ain't saving a whole lot of money, but the 1 minute that, oh shit, didn't get the money. The 1 minute it's going to take, I'd rather not deteriorate. Look at that, $90 for one stack. In the 1 minute it's going to take, I don't want my legendaries degrading. See, it already dropped down a nickel. Versus my $11 stack. Forget it. I'm gonna sell the good ones first. I can go back to harvesting. Can actually harvest these quite a ways away. Now I've got a little test plot here. What I did is I planted up. There's some stupid cabbages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now these are 8 rows of seeds that I could grow in the spring. Every available plant that I could grow, I bought it. And those are 8 rows of 6 plants in each row. So there's a total of 48 plants. I think cost me $22 in seeds, and the cabbages are in there. And I'm going to tell you right now, the cabbages are probably about half the price of the. It's half my cost, so they're junk. I'm telling you. When I pick them, you'll see. I wouldn't grow them. I think it might. Maybe it's like the pipes. Right in the beginning, when this game came out, you used to be able to sell a pipe for $68. Well, it cost you 1 wood to make. I think the problem was that they placed the decimal point. They didn't have a decimal point. It was supposed to have been 65 cents, or 68 cents, not $68. So everybody was making them, and I'm included. I was playing away, making pipes, making money fast, and then update came out and they were gone. So that was one way to exploit, and I understand them fixing it, but man, I surely wish they'd fix those damn cabbages. 'Cause they are not, unless somebody can tell me what's so great about them, you know what I mean? Why I need to spend $1.56 for a seed, and then you'll only be able to sell it for, I can't even remember what it was, 10 cents or some low cost. I mean, at best it's 20 cents. Anyway, if anybody knows why cabbage is so important, let me know. This thing will wear you out. I'll try to hurry up and get through all this. I don't know if I was getting it. Can't tell we live right by the train tracks. Now in the early alphas, holy cow, that train, you better check the map when you're crossing the tracks. That's all I've got to say. Because that train, you wouldn't hear it coming. Next thing you know, you'd be laying on the ground dead. The thing would run you over. It would hit you before you heard it, put it that way. Anyway, they fixed it. Now the train comes a lot slower. You can hear it coming a mile away. Fortunately, we live right by it, so very loud when it comes through. We're getting down to about half the garden here. Now you can, I got a guild member, he goes out and he mines, and he's gone. He takes a whole entourage with him, horses, mules, NPCs, children. The problem is, sometimes He goes out, it's great. Makes 4 or 5 trips, everything's great. Then there'll be one trip though, a bear will come out, a cougar, attack them, kill them. Or the people will get killed crossing the tracks. End up losing everything. Ooh, 400. I'm gonna put that down here. Let's see where our money's gonna be with this harvest. I should be loading them up with strawberries. I'm just gonna bang it out. Look at this. We got a ton. Ooh. Some more legendaries. Alright, we're back. Server restarted, so I had to restart my video anyway. I'm probably gonna do is speed through the rest and get right down to the showing you how much I made here. Anyway, I'm gonna try out the speeding the video up. Let's start dumping these on first. 92. Keep these at bottom. Let them up at the end there. Okay, it looks like we added everything up. We're $1,380. Plus those extra tomatoes I sold in the very beginning of the video probably puts us up to about $1,400. So I'm going to call it 1,400.